Welcome to The Edge of NFT, the podcast that brings you the top 1% of Web3 today and what will stand the test of time. We explore the nuts and bolts of the business side and also the human element of how Web3 is changing the way we interact with the things we love. This podcast is for the dreamers, disruptors, and doers who are pumped about this ecosystem and driving where it goes next.
All right, welcome back to our special new recurring segment, the Moca Moment. We're catching up with the team at Mocaverse on a monthly basis, given the breadth and depth of this special growing ecosystem. For those that don't know, Mocaverse is the Animoca Brands membership NFT collection of 8,888 unique beings. They call them the Mocas. They are building the world's largest Web3 identity, past in culture and entertainment, empowering personal growth, partner project growth, and the growth of adoption of Web3 in general. And for full disclosure, our parent company, Edge of Company, lies within the Mocaverse ecosystem, and this is a regular segment as part of our immediate partnership. So today, I'm really excited that we have Gojo Satochi, who's the marketing lead of Mocaverse and the marketing director at Animoca Brands. Gojo came from a creative advertising agency background with over 10 years of marketing and branding consulting experience. He was most recently the head of marketing of the NFT marketplace, and before that, head of brand of a crypto exchange. Now he's all about crafting the right story for Mocaverse, building the largest Web3 identity pass for culture and entertainment. He also knows how to throw a really great party, which I got to experience in Singapore, where I got this dope hat that I'm rocking as well. It has an RFD tag in it, and he's rocking that as well. So Gojo, great to have you on the show. There's a lot to cover from your recent.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. It's man, there's so much to talk about here. We've got the $20 million investment round. We've got these Moca IDs. We've got other stuff too to cover. But first, how you doing? It was great to see you in Singapore. Thanks for building some Moca community and having us over at that event. Sold out, a lot of FOMO, but we had a great time.
Thanks, Josh. Glad you liked the party in Singapore, and it was a hell of a party. And thanks for the kind words on the 20 million. It's certainly a strong vote of confidence from the investors on what we've been building and what we have been experimenting basically in the past few months. So to us, the vision has always been super clear, and same for the team, which is really to build the largest ecosystem, largest Web3 identity pass for culture and entertainment segment. And with the new capital right now, we can even be bolder and even more aggressive on growing the project on all fronts. So basically that includes, product development, the partnership side, marketing channels and community and more. And our latest focus right now, for those who haven't been following us, is the Moca ID. So it's really our approach to build, on-chain identities in the form of .moca DID, which I'm sure we'll talk a lot more about later. So all in all, super excited about the project, being part of the project, and can't wait to show the world what we've been building.
Yeah, man, you guys have been busy, but let's start with something more simple. Tell us about this cool swag, right? So, I got this hat. And I've been playing around with it. If you could tap on it with your phone, and this was a collaboration with a really cool company that I just happened to interview them actually a week before in Seoul. So I met with the founder, awesome. Calvin, and they've done a huge collection with Puma. These guys are crushing it with some great technology. What does tapping on the hat do if you happen to be around someone that's part of the Moca family?
Yeah, so it's our basically first Phygital merch collection that we roll out in our Moca 2049 event. So basically here, oh man, you should have kept the stickers, and that's really for the culture, and this is where the NFC chip really lies. So basically you use your phone and tap it here, and you can claim an NFT, which is this MoCap visual, and it will be an NFT itself. And basically, once you claim this NFT, we will provide like a Phygital experience for people for the MoCap holders. And in the future, we will be dropping exclusive benefits or different in real life perks for holders. So for example, right after the Singapore 2049, we had given away some one championship tickets to the MoCap holders for free. So keep the hat, keep the MoCap NFTs, and look out for more surprises.
All right, but it still works without the sticker, right? Like I didn't completely
Or
mess up.
as long as you claim the hat, the cap before you throw away the stickers.
Okay, cool. I think I'm good, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the investment round. It was led by CMCC Global and a lot of other interesting folks. You talked about sort of the big vision here. And, what I've sort of come to understand from getting to know the team and sort of having a chance to experience the ecosystem, a lot of that vision comes to us in terms of gaming and entertainment. Maybe you can kind of elaborate on that aspect of Mocaverse?
Yeah, for sure. So basically, Mocaverse is we're trying to build Mocaverse as the almost like the L1 kind of empowerment layer across culture and entertainment, and that's what really the Animoca Brands ecosystem has been focusing on. And how we're doing this is we're building this loyalty points program where we'll integrate with different portfolio companies within the ecosystem, and we have been doing it in season 1 already with Mocana Odyssey campaign. So we've been doing it with GameMe, with the really cool kind of Mocaverse, hoop game. And then we also did it with Biker and Dustland. So that's really the approach that we're trying to get at. And when you think about it, gaming and culture and entertainment is probably the most retail facing pillars in Web3, and probably the easiest way to onboard the crypto curious and Web2 crowd. So this is really where we're focusing on and trying to target with Mocaverse.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, right? Outer Edge, LA, we really kind of doubled down on this intersection of gaming, entertainment, and culture this year. And that's where we see the most traction as well. That's where people are excited. It's one thing to sort of have these tools available for digital art and for PFP projects and to have the infrastructure, but it's a whole other thing to experience it from a consumer lens and
Exactly.
Sort of, and at the end of the day, I think it's part of being human is we like to consume things, and those tend to be sort of things that we watch or listen to, or games, right?
Exactly.
So that makes a lot of sense. So part of this mass adoption approach, and you guys have been quite clever about this. I'm sort of trying to understand what's going on here behind the scenes. I don't really get that much more than everyone else. Is this buzz around Moca IDs, right? So I've claimed mine. I've shared some with some friends. We're going to announce a pretty cool contest for our audience. But what are some of the unique privileges that await Moca ID holders as they journey, through the immersive realm of Mocaverse?
Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, right? So Moca ID is really our approach to try to build and tackle the concept of on-chain or digital identity. So Moca ID will become the on-chain identity for the participants within the Mocaverse ecosystem. So there's an analogy I love to use when I explain Moca ID concept is think of Moca ID as like your passport plus your club membership card combined in one card, in one pass. So not only really it reflects your identity, with that unique .moca DID, and that's basically your legal or your passport name where people will recognize you with, but it also you can earn loyalty points passively. So for even more benefits when you engage in different activities or engagement within the Mocaverse ecosystem. So it's exactly like a frequent flyer program, but for Web3 and not only limited to, airlines experiences. So
Got it.
really,
Like a really good frequent flyer program, not like Spirit Airlines. Like it's a high-end frequent flyer program. Got it.
exactly like a one world, like premium kind of like frequent flyer program. And imagine, going to a restaurant for food, or playing games, and not just flying airlines or traveling to earn points, right? So, and these points you can also redeem with a lot more, different real life benefits and utilities with those points. So that's the really the beauty of it. And really, by engaging within the ecosystem, you're not only earning the points, passively, and you're also, because we're so early in Web3, you're building reputation and you're building influence, along the way. And the more you engage, the more you build your network, the more you earn, and the stronger the network effect you will start building within the space. So really, Mocaverse has always been this kind of ecosystem play. So we're trying to expand it bigger than ever, and with Moca ID really as the first step. Because when you think about it, we launched the Mocaverse NFT in the beginning, and like you said in the very beginning of the video, it's only like 8,888 NFTs. So we can only reach that many with that finite amount of NFTs. But with Moca ID, we can reach a lot more users, and that means bigger network effect, and that means bigger net collective value that we're all co-creating, and that's a win for everyone. So it's really not, it's not really dilutive, but then it's a ecosystem. When you think about it, it's like an ecosystem expansion play, and that's what we're trying to achieve with Moca ID.
It's really it's like one world airline program unhinged with the types of benefits that these airlines would love to have, but it's complicated in a Web2 world to negotiate all these agreements, to get all this input from all these different community members, where you guys have the flexibility to sort of do whatever you want without sort of the same bumpers, right? So it could be hundreds of partners, and it could be all these things that people already want to do. I think that's what makes a good rewards program, is you're not incentivizing them to do something they didn't want to do. You're just adding, gas to what they already sort of, wherever they want to go, right? You're just saying, well, get this extra benefit while you're doing what you already love. And those are the airlines programs and planes programs that I enjoy. And it sounds like you're going in that direction. That's really cool. So on another note, you also just announced a partnership with Phaver. And I downloaded the app, I checked it out, I sort of updated my profile like you asked me to sort of flex my Mocas. But I have honestly, I'm still jet lagged. I have a lot going on. I haven't actually digested what Phaver's all about. So break it down for me and for our audience.
Yeah, sure thing. So Phaver is probably the biggest kind of decentralized social app within the Lens protocol, within the Lens ecosystem right now. So basically, you can basically they're incentivizing you to create, to interact, to socialize on the app. So I think the foundation of this partnership is really built on the mutual kind of dedication to build out Web3 social and on-chain identities with Phaver. And once you're on the app, you can see the profiles in nature is either .lens or .phaver, or recently they adopted .cyber, which is Cyber Connect. So they're big on kind of digital identities and also decentralized kind of social interaction. So basically, our first step with them is onboarding the Mocaverse NFT collection to the app, so that people can now connect different connect their Moca NFTs and basically flex their muscle that hey, I own a Mocaverse NFT, and now there's like a limited time offering for those who connected the NFTs, and now they can earn Phaver cred, and favorite points at a multiplier within a limited time, and really to grow, amplify and grow the Web3 social pie together. And I guess a little bit of alpha like here is obviously the next step, as you can tell, because Moca ID will be appear in the form of .moca. So we hopefully will see .moca being integrated into the Phaver app very soon.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all I can say now.
I mean, I was gonna ask. It seemed like the direction you're heading there, and yeah, I will say that Moca has a nice ring to it as an extension. So we'll leave it there. But
yes,
that's not all the news. It's like you guys just are so busy building. I love it. You also just announced a big collaboration with Rarible to create MocaMart. I'm really curious what inspired this program, and how is this custom marketplace different than other marketplaces that are out there?
Yeah, sure. So basically, we launched MocaMart, I think a few months back already. But I think what's new is that very reward program, and I can touch on the incentives on the MocaMart first, because there's really two main reasons why we needed to build our custom marketplace, is because of security reasons and also better integration into our ecosystem. So first, we obviously, in this space, we see a lot of, scam collections, imposters, and, obviously shady OTC trades. And, we always put our community in first when we think of, different user experience and product. So building this MocaMart with Rarible really is to provide a safe haven for our true fans or for our community to really interact and trade with a peace of mind. And secondly, when you go to a MocaMart, you can actually see, instead of just trades and price, floor price, you can see the XP count. So that's the beauty of MocaMart, is it automatically reflects the Moca XP per Moca. So you have a way better visibility on what you're purchasing, and you can make a way more informed decision when you ape into a Moca. So it doesn't really just it's not driven by only the floor price or the trades that you love.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I didn't realize that the MocaMart actually started a while back. It definitely caught my attention with the new program. But I think
that's the whole
that's the goal, right?
That's the whole idea. Yeah, exactly.
So it worked. You understand how us consumers are busy zombies, but eventually, like, we wake up and like, oh, that's really exciting. But I think to your point, these are key parts of a marketplace now, because the generic one-size-fits-all marketplace, we've seen the challenges with it, from a creative royalties perspective to just the overwhelming amount of stuff on there, and then not having the custom sort of features for specific collections that are relevant. And you mentioned some other perks, so it's really cool and excited to sort of see that partnership evolve. And just really excited about everything you guys have going on. And before we sort of close out, I know you've been working really hard on an exciting event coming up in Hong Kong. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Of course, we are actually going to announce the save date and more details, I think, hopefully within this week. But what we're doing is we're co-hosting a side event in early November, which we will be hosting the side event around Hong Kong FinTech Week and also ApeFest. And I think, like our vision, the whole objective of this side event is to onboard, Web2 users onto Web3. So it would be a big side event, open for public, instead of just holders. Obviously, holders will have, different unique privileges if they attend. And it will be a Web3 kind of experience showcase where Web2 audiences and other Web3 communities can go to different booths and experience different projects. And we booked a venue that's big enough to host 4,000 people. So we're going big on different experiences and audience, and we will have as usual our party theme. So we will hire top 100 DJs to appear to perform in our show, and make sure Web3 or Web2 people or retail crowd can enjoy themselves in our event. But more details will be coming I think within this week or in the next couple of days.
Yeah, that sounds really exciting, man. And looking forward to hearing how that goes, and hopefully even coming out there myself. I have such a crazy travel schedule, but I already have the FOMO, so we'll see. You never know. If, maybe I'll hop on another plane after going to Dubai next week. But I know you have so much going on. Really appreciate your time and spending some time with our audience, sort of letting people know all this cool stuff cooking. And also thanks for your generosity, or thanks to the whole team, because excited to announce that our listeners are going to get 50 Moca IDs hot off the press. It pays to be early, right? We know that in Web3. So we're going to announce sort of all sorts of fun ways that you'll have a chance to earn these Moca IDs and share that with our audience. And again, if you don't know and you're just tuning in, Moca IDs will provide unique privileges and bonuses to holders using Mocaverse's reward system. Think of it as an airlines reward program on steroids, Web3 steroids. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for that. Appreciate the support.
Josh, there. I just want to quickly add that with the 50 Moca IDs, we really wanted to design the Moca ID program to be as inclusive as possible, but we are starting it exclusive. So those 50 Moca IDs will be distributed in the form of invite codes. So basically, right now, before the actual mint day, we're only giving out to the invite codes to Moca holders and close partners, so such as Edge in this case. So basically, you have to have the invite codes to be eligible to reserve a Moca ID spot, where you can have priority access to calling dibs on your favorite Moca ID name. So Gojo.Moca doesn't get taken, or Gojo Satochi.Moca won't be taken by someone else. So that's the exclusiveness, and the invite codes will evolve into something more a referral model like. So after mint, we can still use the invite codes to as a referral code. So basically, if you refer someone using the invite code, you get part of the attribution from that person. So the more in other words, the more active your referee is, basically you as a referrer will earn more points from him or her. So we have been advising our community to really be wise when you give out these invite codes. And Edge has been a great partner of Mocaverse, and that's why we think these invite codes are in good hands with Edge.
Very cool. Well, you heard it, listeners. If you want to, have a chance to get one of these invite codes, make sure you're going to do something with it. Participate in the community. Don't just
exactly
put this on the shelf and let it get dusty, right? All right. Well, Gojo, great to hang out with you and learn more about what's happening in the world of Mocana. And I'm sure we'll have lots of fun things to talk about in just another month.
Amazing. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So everyone, as we wrap up this edition of MocaMoment, just be sure to mark your calendars for the Future Blockchain Summit at Dubai Harbor, where you can explore the future of Web3 technology, blockchain, and gaming firsthand, October 15th to the 18th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Gojo, will I see you or the Mocaverse team there?
right now, Hong Kong is our top priority, so I will FOMO in Hong Kong.
All right, fair enough. I'll make sure you hear all about it. But definitely, if you're a Mocaverse holder or an Edge of NFT fan, come say hi. I'll be there October 10th through the 20th. Hope to see some of you. And really excited to hang out with 1inch, Binance, Circle, Sui. Bunch of folks will be in Dubai. There's a lot going on internationally, and we try to cover it all. And also look forward to your event in Hong Kong. So thanks again for hanging out.
Thanks, Josh.
The views and opinions expressed on Edge of NFT reflect solely those views and opinions of the show hosts and its guests. Please make sure to do your own research. Our show is not financial advice. You understand that you are using any and all information available on or through this podcast at your own risk. Whenever making financial decisions, we recommend doing your own research and talking to your accountant for financial advice. From time to time, we may feature sponsored content on the show for which we receive value, and we may share links for which we receive a commission if you make a purchase through one of those links. Refer to our website, www.edgeofnft.com, for our full disclaimer, terms and conditions, and privacy policy.